The Jetta was introduced to the US market in 1979 and is now in its 7th generation with an all-new model for 2019. The 6th generation model of the Jetta in particular really took the vehicle on a different trajectory than what we've seen previously. It's always been a little bit of a fringe player within this segment, offering European styling, a slightly more upscale cabin with nicer quality materials than other vehicles within the segment, but it's also always been more expensive. Well, with the introduction of this new 6th generation, Volkswagen is trying to take the vehicle mainstream. And with that, they actually dropped the starting price on the 6th generation when compared with the 5th generation model. Now, of course, when you drop price, you've also got to cut costs. And so as a result, there are a few areas throughout the vehicle where we see that the quality drops slightly, although they're very subtle overall, and it's still a very nice package all around. The 6th generation Jetta is also available in 6 different trim packages, starting off with the base S model. This is the mid-level SE package. Then they've got the top-end SEL package. It's also offered in a diesel version, which was the TDI trim level. And then they offered the Jetta in a performance variant, which was the GLI. You could get the GLI or the GLI Autobahn package. So 6 packages total. In terms of styling, again, with the 6th generation model, they're taking the vehicle more mainstream, and so you can see that the styling loses a little bit of that European flair that we've seen in the past. It's got a much more American look to it, very simple design, more conservative looks, cleaner overall. It's still a very attractive vehicle, but a little bit plain when compared with those prior generations. The Jetta also saw a minor refresh for 2015, so I'll go over those changes as we walk around the vehicle. Now, starting up here on the front of the vehicle, again, a very simple, plain design. Not a lot going on here. Very clean lines, a pretty square look to it. You will see that we get a pretty nice headlight design. Got daytime running lights down here in the bottom right on both sides. And then you'll see that our grille has 3 horizontal chrome strips. Nice large Volkswagen emblem in the middle. Likewise on this lower bumper, nice simple look. Side profile of the vehicle, very clean sheet metal, again with some nice subtle lines, giving the vehicle kind of an athletic look, but nothing too over the top. No cheap plastics or tacked on trim. You will see that we do have one simple strip here of chrome along the bottom of the window compartments, giving the vehicle a nice classy look. You'll see that with this SE model, we also get the sunroof up top, and then our mirrors also have a nice stylish look with integrated blinkers. Number of various wheel packages available depending on trim package. With this mid-level SC package, pretty nice looking set of wheels. And then on the back of the vehicle, really nice stylish look here as well. Volkswagen actually owns Audi, and you can definitely see some resemblance here with several Audi sedans on the market. The way that these taillights kind of separate from the trunk here, very much an Audi trademark look. With this refresh, we do see a revised taillight design here. This little reveal here was a little bit shorter on prior versions with the trunk kind of coming up into the fixture. They've extended that length with this 2015 refresh. You'll see down below that we've also got reflectors, and then this vehicle's got the 1.8 liter 4-cylinder turbo with dual exhaust. All around a really nice looking vehicle. Again, a very clean design, a little bit simpler and more conservative than prior generations of the Jetta, but still very attractive nonetheless. It's got a sporty look to it, very athletic, and just a little bit touch of premium. Despite some of the cost cutting that we see with the 6th generation model of the Jetta, it's still got a very stylish overall interior. It's functional, it's got nice accent materials, and a pretty nice level of standard options and features as well. The area that's most noticeable in terms of cost cutting is some of the plastics have a kind of hard, hollow feel to them. That on the dashboard, center console, and with the doors. But despite that, it's still a pretty nice vehicle. This SE model comes with power windows, power door locks, power heated mirrors. You'll see that we get an updated steering wheel for 2015. And this SE model, it's leather wrapped. Likewise, we've got the pleather seats. On the steering wheel, we've got controls for cruise control, volume control on the left-hand side, some more audio controls and Bluetooth controls on the right-hand side. Instrument cluster's got a tachometer on the left and speedometer on the right with an LCD screen in the middle. Center dash, we've got a couple vents and our audio system below that. It is a touch screen and duals as a backup camera. We've got AM/FM radio, satellite radio, CD player. You can connect a device using a hardwired connection or Bluetooth connection. And then we can also insert an SD card here if you want to play music directly from the vehicle. Below that, we've got climate control with heat and air conditioning, as well as heated seats for driver and front passenger side. Down below that, we've got a 12-volt outlet and an auxiliary connection. You'll see that this vehicle has a smart key with push-button start. It's also equipped with the 6-speed automatic transmission, 2 cup holders in the middle, and our emergency brake. And then we've got a center console here, another hardwired connection for your phone or MP3 player. Up above, we've got a manual dimming rearview mirror, some reading lights, and then a tilt and sliding sunroof. Looking into the back of the Jetta, you'll see that it's fairly spacious back here. Nice improvement over the prior generation. Our center seat folds down into an armrest with 2 cup holders, and we've also got a pass-through compartment into the trunk area. So if you've got skis or another longer object, you can slide that through the center of the vehicle and still use these outer seats. Center console's got some storage space and a 12-volt outlet, and then our doors also has storage space built into the side as well as cup holder. And coming around to the back of the vehicle, open up the trunk and you'll see that it's very spacious back here. No lack of cargo space. And then we can also drop down those rear seat backs in a 60-40 split using these levers on each side. The 6th generation of the Jetta was available with 6 different powertrain options, starting off with the base engine, which was a 2-liter 4-cylinder that had 115 horsepower and 125 pound-feet of torque. 0 to 60 with that engine would be about 9.8 to 11 seconds, and the EPA rating was 23 to 24 miles per gallon in the city and 29 to 34 miles per gallon on highway. Next up, they offered a 2.5-liter 5-cylinder with 170 horsepower and 177 pound-feet of torque. With that engine, 0 to 60 would be about 8.2 seconds, and the EPA rating was 23 to 24 miles per gallon in the city and 31 to 33 miles per gallon on the highway. That engine was later replaced by this 1.8-liter 4-cylinder turbo, which sees the same 170 horsepower and a slight increase in torque to 184 pound-feet. 0 to 60 with this engine is going to be about 7.7 to 8 seconds, and the EPA rating is 25 to 26 miles per gallon in the city and 36 miles per gallon on the highway. The GLI models were offered with a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo that had 200 horsepower and 207 pound-feet of torque. 0 to 60 with that model was about 6.8 seconds, and the EPA rating was 22 to 24 miles per gallon in the city and 31 to 33 miles per gallon on the highway. They also offered the Jetta in a diesel version, which was a 2-liter 4-cylinder that had 140 horsepower and 236 pound-feet of torque. 0 to 60 on that model was 8.7 seconds, and the EPA rating was 29 miles per gallon in the city and 37 to 39 miles per gallon on the highway. That engine was discontinued after Volkswagen was caught cheating on emissions testing. The last engine available on the 6th generation Jetta was a 1.4-liter turbocharged hybrid engine, which had 150 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque. With that engine, 0 to 60 would take you 7.9 seconds, and the EPA rating was a very impressive 41 miles per gallon in the city and 48 miles per gallon on the highway. Now the 2-liter 4-cylinder, the 2.5-liter 5-cylinder, and this 1.8-liter 4-cylinder turbo were offered with the option of a 5-speed manual. With the TDI and the GLI models, you had the option of a 6-speed manual, and then all of the models were available with 6-speed automatic transmission, with the exception of the hybrid model, which came standard with a 7-speed automatic transmission. All versions of the Jetta are front-wheel drive. Now, with the exception of some of the cheaper materials that we get on the interior of the Jetta, it's a very comfortable environment. I really like the size of the vehicle. It's small enough that it's very fun and agile to drive, yet at the same time, it's just spacious enough that you're not claustrophobic, you don't feel like you're cramped for space. It really finds a very nice happy medium. Likewise, the seats are very comfortable, they're very plush, and just overall, the experience driving this vehicle is very good. It's got nice steering feel, good brake feel, great handling overall, and just all around a really nice driver's vehicle. Another thing that I really like about the Jetta is the list of available powertrain options. Not particularly crazy about the first 2 engines, the 2-liter 4-cylinder and the 2.5-liter 5-cylinder, but they're not bad and they offer pretty decent overall performance numbers. Where things really start to get good is with this 1.8-liter 4-cylinder turbo. It's got great performance numbers, it's very quick, it's very fuel efficient, and then the 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo that you get in the GLI model is awesome. It is a lot of fun to drive, very quick, likewise still very fuel efficient. I used to own a 2011 Jetta TDI, and likewise that was a great engine. Tons of power, a lot of fun to drive, great fuel economy numbers. It's a shame that Volkswagen cheated on those emissions tests, because I'd really love to still have the TDI in the US. The 1.4 liter turbocharged hybrid engine likewise is a great powertrain, very impressive fuel economy numbers, still pretty quick overall, and I just love the fact that Volkswagen offers so many great options for you to choose between. So all around, the Jetta is a really nice vehicle to drive. Again, very comfortable, very luxurious, it's quiet, it's got a great list of available powertrain options, excellent handling, all around a very solid vehicle, and would definitely be my top pick if you're looking to get into an economy car that's slightly upscale. So that's a look at the 6th generation model of the Volkswagen Jetta. Despite some of the cost cutting that we get with this generation, it's still a really solid pick if you're looking to get into an economy sedan that's slightly upscale. It's a very attractive vehicle inside and out. The cabin is very spacious with a good level of available luxury and tech features. I love the powertrain options that are available on the 6th generation Jetta, and just all around a really solid vehicle. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to give me a thumbs up. For more car and truck reviews, be sure to subscribe. In the meantime, thanks for watching.